So let me tell you about my second recession story back in 2007. Well, I got out of the cable business. I went into the cleaning business full time. I started my own company, and I was working with builders who were building custom homes. I mean, from 2003 to 2006, it was like the Wild West of building custom homes. Entire swatches of land were cleared for neighborhood developments, and then the developers rolled out the red carpet for out-of-town buyers. They wined and dined them. The developments were sold in 24 hours. I mean, it was crazy. I was cleaning homes for a while, but the money was sporadic, and cleaning windows 3 stories up on a wooden ladder really took its toll. And then I had a neighbor introduce me to his brother-in-law who was in the marine construction business. This is another multi-million-dollar industry, and he needed help. So he told me how much he was going to pay me each week, and I said, yeah, let's do it. So that's how I got started in the marine construction business. And again, it wasn't my passion. Most of the times in life that you're going to have to put your passion aside in order to pay the bills. There's no shame in that. So one thing led to another. The guy I was working for, he was ousted out of his position. His company that he started, he only owned 49% and the other investors owned 51%. So it was over just like that. And he asked me if I would help him get back on his feet. And they took everything from him, his crane, the barges, the boats, the vehicles. The only thing they couldn't take from him was the marine construction license. It's a specialized license to be able to build structures on the water, like boat lifts, docks, piers, bulkheads. And since he had the marine license and the other guys didn't, I decided to stay and help him out. Boy, what a roller coaster that was. I mean, we started out landing some big jobs and just things started to snowball. We made almost $500,000 in less than 9 months. We were making 10 grand a week for a whole entire year. And that was really impressive. You know, things were going great. And then mid-2007, people that were planning on getting boat docks and boat lifts suddenly started to rethink it because their financial advisors and the news media were talking about a coming recession. So the developers and the homeowners started to hold back their money, which started a whole chain of reaction of events. And finally, that led to the big crash in 2008. And in the end, it was just a bad breakup. It was like one of those high school breakups where you would try to call I would try to call the guy and he wouldn't answer, you know. Do you guys remember that in high school when you wanted to call your girlfriend or boyfriend and they wouldn't want to talk to you? I mean, it was really childish. Recession number 2 rolls around, 2008. I'm broke. I'm trying to get my internet business off the ground. That still had to wait. And I just didn't have the time or the money. The bills had to be paid. I was freaking out. Creditors were calling, threatening to take the house, car, whatever. And I've never been through an experience like that. And if you've been brought up to have great credit ratings, pay your bills on time, you get a rock solid gut feeling of serious fear, anxiety, and depression. I ended up going back into the cleaning business, contracted with a local school just to pay my bills. Heck, I didn't even have money to pay for the bankruptcy. That would at least shut up these creditors that kept calling and writing nasty letters. So the answer is to go through a recession like that, it really sucks. You know, if you're maxed out in your credit cards and your everyday expenses are going through the roof, it's going to be hard for you over the next 6 to 12 months unless you start looking at options. You're going to have to sharpen your skills, learn new ones because employers are only going to keep those who have specialized skills. Now is the best time for that side hustle that you always wanted to do without quitting your job. Now's the best time to get educated on specialized skills that are in demand. And you can prosper during a recession. Everyone has a choice to make. I chose not to go through that horrifying experience again, so I'm taking action. Anyway, you can take action too. Check out my resources so that you can learn how to be recession-proof in this recession that we're coming into. Anyway, this is David D. Follow me for more, and you'll be glad you did.